All right, so this one gonna be a good one, man, because it's some interesting shit going around, man. The Illuminati, man, it's a big thing, man. Look, sex, male and female, in a new reproduction system. This is a whole goddamn it. I don't even know where to start, man. You got motherfucking. I don't even know where to start. I need my paper. Hold on. All right, so I'm calling this one New Desire. The new desire for the sex doll companion, inspired or programmed by the 2015 female rapper doll agenda and trend. Breed out the humans. Now, I know this might sound abstract. If you an 85er, just an average minded person that listen to music, be online and just, go about your day to day life. If you're not woke, I don't really like using the term woke, but that's the term that everybody can understand. The 5%, which is the conscious people who teach the truth, that know the truth, and the 10% who know the truth but teach lies for their own personal gain, and the 85% of the planet Earth who are the sheep, the deaf, dumb, and blind, figuratively, when it comes to what's really going on in the world. The masses. So, long story short, that's why I use that word woke. Now, you got to think about it though. 2014, 2015, 2016, that era, all the female rappers was going up. And all of them had that doll on the end of their name. You had Kashdoll, shout out to Kashdoll, one of my favorite for sure. You had Kashdoll, you had DreamDoll, you had AsianDoll. When I first heard her, she was hard as hell to me. She was one of the hardest. I think it was one called China Doll. And all of them was like big name females in, hip hop industry and like the culture and shit and whatnot. So they was pushing that. They was pushing being sexy, sex. They was pushing sex, but they was pushing like getting their own money in a way, but they was also pushing their own need a nigga and that battle of the sexes vibe that you always get when they was like dissing niggas in their song and this and that and shit but they was making the artists, the rapper dolls, what I call them, they was making them overly sexual. So in the music part of the agenda, you got that going on. Then you got the women also doing stuff like that. Okay, we sexy, we dominant women, we out here, we getting money, we doing this, we bad bitches, we went from Barbies to dolls and whatnot. And even that Barbie uh wave. And I don't even call I don't even want to call it a wave because shit, the Barbs, Nicki Minaj fans, they still going. There's bitches out here, young and old, still calling themselves Barbie. So, and I don't knock it. It is what it is. It's a movement. But I'm breaking this down for everybody to get to understand that was a mental hypnosis that they experimented and exercised on the black culture with the rapper dolls. And for a longer term outcome, which is getting you comfortable with these sex dolls, which they're going to incorporate with these robots who are going to be taking over the jobs and whatnot, but they're going to be taking over the love too for humans. And this is how they're going to be reproduced. This is how it's going to be like the Matrix. That's part of it. Like when you see Neo waking up out of that machine and unplugging and all that, look, they making these dolls look real and they giving them real attributes and real abilities, as in like mobility and moving and talking and stuff like that, and saying things to make you feel good, but being like they making them like a real woman. So when they do that, they gonna have you having sex with them, but then they gonna have you breeding with them because they working on making an artificial womb already. They already got a lamb or a sheep that they testing on right now. This is real science. This going on. They got a
Did you know scientists are now able to make artificial babies? This is possible by using artificial wombs, by first collecting eggs from women and sperm from men and mixing them in a lab. After the embryos have been mixed, they are put into a special womb called an artificial womb, which simulates a real womb. It provides the right environment, nutrients, and oxygen for the embryo to grow. Although this technology can help with premature births, infertility, and some pregnancy health risks, it also raises important ethical questions. What do you think about this? Did you know science?
artificial womb where they're gonna deliver this animal, this flesh and blood breathing animal, through an artificial fake womb. And all they're gonna do, it's a big machine now, not too big, a medium sized machine, this artificial womb, but they're gonna minimize it and put it inside of them dolls, and then you're gonna be able to, impregnate them. And it's gonna be a situation with that where it's all playing into feeding the matrix machine. So back to the rapper dolls. They had that movement where they owning their own sexuality, and they got a movement too where it's my body, my choice, my body, my choice. And this created a battle of sexes against men and women too, because you a bad bitch, you fine, you sexy, you out here, but if a nigga approach you or something, you could be offended, or you could be. It's like it's almost it's fucked up, man. So it's messed up. So they got that. Then on top of that, you fast forward some time later, you got this high value man thing that these women got going on that they say they looking for. Well, you got to have so much money to even, have anything going with them. And all that stuff create a friction between a man and woman because realistically, everybody ain't rich and everybody ain't holding like these women who being programmed by these rappers, these rap females, and the Illuminati agenda to create a battle of the sexes to tear the man and the woman apart and give life to these machines, which gonna give them super control. We don't understand that how much rap is used to control the world, and they really on the females with that now, cause they got the high value man, and they got you got to be making six figures, this that all that bullshit, whatever they be saying, and now that's making it hard for they don't even respect a nigga with a regular 9 to 5. A lot of them don't. So they make it hard come on, they'll make it hard for the average people to really like have a successful family. This is what they doing. They mentally preparing you through the media and the propaganda and the music of a mindset of being an enemy to the opposite sex. And they use rappers to make it cool.